is too funny. So what? So we have one more clip here, Nick, and this is a kind of a departure of what you normally do with your show.
Right. Normally,
this is a little bit different.
yeah, we're normally showing clips that we found, but when we're on the road, like we do 150 shows a year in like places like Sioux Falls, it's really glamorous. And but when we're there, we'll often do these morning news shows to try to get people to come out that night, and we'll show clips like that, and hopefully people will buy tickets. And we've just gotten bored doing that, so we just thought if we could book ourselves on these morning news shows, we could probably book a fake person just as easily.
And we've gotten pretty good at writing up these press releases for these morning shows. Because if you think about these morning shows, they're on like 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 90 minutes a day, so they're starving for content. So we came up with a press release for this guy who was a chef who had just written a book on what to do with your leftovers, with your holiday leftovers. And we got him on after Thanksgiving, we got him on after Christmas, and the timing was perfect for it. Nick drew the short straw. He had to play the role.
I'm not a chef, by the way.
chef.
I can't cook at all, but it didn't matter. You come up with a convincing press release. I got booked on 5 different morning shows. Could have kept going, but we just...
So the idea was for him to go on these morning shows and come up with the grossest food concoction that he could, and then offer them to the anchors to see if
They'd
would
try
actually
it
eat them.
on air, yeah.
So you bamboozled these poor Midwestern anchors.
Yes, yes.
Starving for content.
Yes, yes. And this is the first time, actually, we released this on the website a year ago. This is the first time ever we got a cease and desist. We've been doing the show for 10 years. Chef Keith was the reason we got a cease and desist.
Chef Keith.
But we felt like neither ceasing nor desisting tonight,
Yeah,
so
we
we
No.
brought
We
some
are-
highlights for you.
Yeah.
We are persisting right here. This is Chef Keith making the morning talk show rounds in the Midwest.
Oh my
Incredible.
goodness.
Incredible.
A little behind the scenes. You want a little behind the scenes?
Sure. Take us out on some behind the scenes.
Okay, so all those were shot the day after Thanksgiving and the day after Christmas. So everywhere that we would need to buy, turkey and corn and green beans, everything was
Sold out.
closed except for Kentucky Fried Chicken. So all the food you saw there was from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I'd be sitting out it'd be pitch dark at 5 in the morning, and I'd be out in my rental car lining up cranberries on a chicken leg and kind of questioning the choices that led me to that point in my life, and
I think
kind of
that's when you
wondering.
reached your pinnacle. I think
Yeah,
that was
maybe that
Yeah.
might have been it. Yeah.
It doesn't get better than that, and here you
Four
are.
out of the 5 news anchors actually ate the food that he offered them to. There's only
Now
one
you
that
host
said
a
no.
show, Scott. Would you have tried the food if I was making it now?
If I was as gullible as you know what? You gotta put on a show, Nick. You gotta put on a show.
Show must go on.
Show must go on. But I'm not eating that. I'm still eating that. Well, guys, foundfootagefest.com is where you can find all the clips. You have thousands of these compilations, probably. Well, that's maybe not true, but
7.
7 or 8, at least 7 or 8. And you're touring anywhere around here?
Oh yeah, we're in Boston next month, and Schenectady, of course.
Schenectady.
So, yeah.
No, we're doing BAM in the fall too. I think
Oh.
we're doing BAM in August. Or September
Fantastic.
or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fantastic show. You guys are great. We'll have you back, as always. Nick Perwer, Joe Pickett, Found Footage Festival. And folks, that is our show. Thanks for sticking with it. RunningLateShow.com. How about a hand for everybody? Dale Seaver, AJ Jacobs, Robert Klein, Craig Robinson hanging out. We're going to be doing our show again July 2nd at Le Poisson Rouge on Bleecker Street. So check that out, RunningLateShow.com. Tip your wait staff. Thanks to our producers Alex, Whitney, my dad Pops over here, Marty, sidekick Marty, Rebecca Vigil, our band Dan and Al and Carl. And folks, thank you for coming out, really. I know it's a late night. Get home safe. RunningLateShow.com. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Thanks.